Hi beautiful people, my name is Bridget and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to talk about some new makeup releases coming out in the makeup world, give you my thoughts on it. You know, whether I'm into it, whether I'm not into it. Honestly, I don't think there's anything out that I need to purchase, but I want to talk about the new things as we always do on this channel. And then a little bit of a twist on today's video. I hate drama, right? Like, it scares me, it freaks me out. But this one thing I just have to rant on for a little bit because I feel like it affects a lot of people and it's technically a crime. So let's get into it. Why am I so nervous? This is my choice to make this video, but I'm like the entire time. Before we get started talking about all of that today, I do want to give a quick shout out to my small business, theopencrypt.com. It's where my beautiful purgatory earrings are from today. I also have a whole bunch of new things. I made some Valentine's Day coasters as like a small little release for Valentine's Day since I didn't have like a full Valentine's Day collection coming out. But yeah, some new things up there as well as some new lashes if you're interested. And let's get started talking about these things. Now, of course, these are my own personal opinions. We disagree on anything. It's cool. It's just makeup. It's not that serious. Unless it's a crime, then it is serious. But like if I like a palette you don't like, or you don't like a palette I like, it's all good. We can have different thoughts on stuff, you know? That's what makes the industry different. So let's get started. I'm gonna start off with the stuff that makes me nervous, the drama thing first, because I need to get this out of my system so I can proceed with the rest of the video and talk about some new releases, some indie releases without feeling stressed. So there's this huge major makeup influencer on TikTok. You probably know who she is. Her name's Mikayla. She got into some drama a couple times, especially like end of 2022 when she got in trouble for saying like, try being an influencer for the day. I just got done with my day. It's 5:19. That's a simplified version of it all. But you know, this isn't the hardest job in the world. Yeah, is it tough? Is it draining? Of course, every job is, but I wouldn't be complaining about being done at 5 o'clock in the afternoon. So I'm so nervous, but she's been in things like that before, and she's had a lot of collaborations. One was Briogeo for like a honey bear situation. She's also had 2 different palettes with Glamlight, Glamlight's quality is amazing, so I'm sure the palettes are good too. I didn't purchase any of those things, but that's just, she's major on TikTok, and she has like all these luxury things. She bought this brand new beautiful house, I think it was last year or maybe 2021, but she goes to all the events. She's meeting Rihanna and Selena Gomez and all kinds of celebrities. Like, she's massive in the beauty space on TikTok because more beauty focused content has been on TikTok because people have shorter attention span these days, I think, or you know, maybe that's just where they're at more. So massive creator. Well, this new drama is a sponsored post, and I'm gonna go over it very briefly because I feel like it's pretty straightforward, but I'm gonna let you know my thoughts afterwards. So basically she does this ad for L'Oreal mascara. And she's like, this looks like falsies. Well, that's because it was. She was doing this mascara and she did her coats and everything. You could see how her lashes are, like how many she has naturally. And after she applies 2 coats of the mascara. Well, there's a cutaway and then her lashes look about the same length, right? But so many more lashes, so much fuller. And it is, as anyone who wears lashes, like I love lashes, anyone knows that's a false lash. You did a cutaway to wearing Ardell Wispies or Demi Wispies from Ardell, or the individual Kiss single lashes. They look like an Ardell Demi Wispy though, like they look like 3 little pieces together. And she's trying to say they're not lashes. But they're like so obviously lashes. I saw this on my Explore page this morning, and I don't know this guy, but it's a really good point, so I'm gonna put his pictures here of, you can clearly see that she's wearing falsies. Like the before and after is just ridiculous. You don't gain extra lashes from mascara. And she accepted money to lie, and in the comment section she was like, no, they're not. No, they're not. That just shows you how good the mascara is. Like, just lying, okay? And I'm not sitting here saying, oh, content creators have to be the most genuine, honest people in the world, flawless, like angelic people, because we're just people, you know? Everyone's just people. Anyone can make a TikTok, anyone can make a YouTube channel and just do it, you know? It doesn't make anybody better than anybody else. But to lie, it rubs me the wrong way, and it looks really bad for every influencer, whether it's beauty or not, especially beauty though, I feel like, because it's feeling like, oh, there's these tips and tricks like they're doing to lie to you and sell you a product, especially because it's a sponsored post. And one, it's against FTC guidelines to straight up lie like that, so it's technically a crime. Y'all can say it's just mascara, it's just some false lashes, who cares? Commercials make fake food that looks edible, but it's not. And it's genuinely not the same because your audience is based off people who trust you, or just they feel like they know you, or they're like believing this is a real thing. People don't believe McDonald's is selling you that burger on the screen. You're gonna get a different version of it. It's gonna be smushed into a box and look like someone punched it with their hand, but you're not expecting the exact pristine hamburger as you see when you do on a YouTube video or a TikTok or an Instagram reel, anything like that. So the fact that she lied, and then there's previously a video of her showing you like, wow, look at this mascara, look how beautiful it is. Ooh, I lied. She literally said, I just lied to your face, these are falsies, like a year ago, and then does it unironically. It just feels wrong to me. It feels like now everyone, there's been comments on that video and in posts about this drama on, I saw it on Instagram. That's where I first saw it at. That are like, this is why I don't trust influencer reviews, and it makes everyone look bad because the majority of us aren't gonna lie to you. Like, if a product sucks, it sucks. I don't, you know, and if they're like, oh, she needs the money to pay for this wedding is what I've heard people say, but like, she clearly has money, she's buying all these luxury things, she has a house, like a gorgeous house. And she's always at these events and these things. You always get paid to go to those events and stuff. So, like, I don't think, oh, she's a wedding to pay for is an excuse for straight up criminal activity. I know criminal activity sounds intense and it sounds scary and that sounds fake, but like literally against FTC guidelines. Like, there's been, I know majority of influencers turned down, including myself, and turned down tons of deals because whether it seems sketchy or it seems shady or, you know, it just, the product isn't good. There's been so many products that people send out and I'm like filming a video, trying it on for the first time and I hate it and I just scrap it and tell them I don't want it. I don't want the deal. It's just how part of it goes. But the second you have to lie to boost a mascara for L'Oreal? Come on. I mean, come on. So it makes everyone look bad. Straight up lying, and anybody defending it is insane. Like, I know there's gonna be people who unsubscribe me from this video, and that's okay. Okay, I know people love her. I know she has stans, and I've seen comments like, oh, I hope Mikayla doesn't herself because of this. But you can say that about any person, anytime. It seems weird that she gets the exclusion to being, I don't know. She doesn't have to be honest because she suffers through mental health things that the majority of us do. So yeah, it seems weird. I don't like drama. I don't want to cause her any hate. I'm just saying, don't do this. Let this be a learning lesson to her, to anyone else, anybody who's thinking about trying a product and reviewing it, or if you get a product from a company, if you're smaller and you want to like make it look good, so you get more stuff from the brand, you get to build a brand relationship. It's just not the way to do it, and it's not worth the headache of it all. So yeah, there's that. I'm gonna pee my pants because I hate talking about drama. Like, I really do. But like, this one has been bugging me because like, what is the point of the lie? What is the point of the lie? Like, who are you saving, L'Oreal? Like, the mascara looked good to begin with. You didn't have to do all that. Okay, sorry, it's the next morning after I recorded that video you're seeing right now. And I was just scrolling on TikTok. It's like 8 in the morning. And Jeffree Star responded on a TikTok video to Mikayla lying about the lashes. So apparently the mascara is good because I know we all have our personal issues with Jeffree, but he's not lying about a makeup product if it's good or not. Apparently the mascara was good. She didn't need to lie. So like, I don't know. I was kind of living for it, even though it was really shady and I'm scared of drama. I was just kind of living for Jeffree's response video, and it makes me want to make makeup content on TikTok. So maybe I'll add that to my TikTok roster of things that I am not very good at. Okay, anyways, let's talk about some makeup releases because I love makeup releases. Let's talk about some stuff. So this is the new spring launch from LH Cosmetics. This is the Blama palette. Blama? Bloma? Bloma Bloma. It's 2 M's. So it's a flowery palette with naturally earthy shades, rosy floral tones, and dramatic deeper shades in 9 colors. I think it's cute. It does stay very springtime, but I don't think it's like anything I need to buy personally. I like this intricate, like weird eye look they're doing here, but in the promo thing for this palette and lip crayon, I feel like it doesn't really do much for the palette. I think it's cute. The lip crayon looks fun. But you're showing me a picture of an eye, promoting an eyeshadow palette and a lip liner. Is this eye thing supposed to show me that it can go on your lips and your eyes? I don't know. I like the design of it. I think it looks cool, but it's a weird advertisement. And the color scheme is pretty, but it looks like a ColourPop palette to me. All right, next up is from Kosas. I've never actually tried this brand, but I've heard about them a lot. So this is the new IV Vitamin Infused Skin Illuminating Enhancer. It says it's a clean, nutrient-rich skin enhancer with a hint of tint for reflective, healthy glow that gets noticed. It is in 10 shades for $38. I do like the shade range on this, considering it's just a tint. I think the shades are pretty good. The only thing about this is, like, I want to see it, like, in real swatches. These are the most Photoshop looking swatches I've ever seen. That's not real. I want to see them on like real skin swatches, especially with the opacity, because it's not very opaque, but it looks pretty and I like the shimmer on the skin. But again, I need to see it on like real swatches. Next up, let's talk about some nail polish, because I know a lot of people are into nail stuff. So this is from Lights Lacquer, which is Kathleen Light's nail line, which is really pretty. And I like that she didn't just do a regular makeup line like a lot of other people did. And also, she did also talk about, I saw it on like, I don't know, Makeup Craze, I think's page on Instagram last night. She was talking about the whole Mikayla eyelash situation. And even she was mad about it and saying it looks bad for all of us. And if she talked about it, it's a big deal because she doesn't talk about drama. But this is her nail line. This is the new birthday collection, Y3K. So this includes a Drama Queen Ultra Highlight Fuchsia color, Mean Girl Pink Opalescent with a blue shift, which looks really pretty. And then Birthday Brat, which is a dusty light pink with slight purple undertones, as well as some nail art tattoos, like for your fingernail art. This comes out on January 25th, so it's already out. This looks really pretty to me. The Drama Queen shade with like the glittery purple looks fun, but the Mean Girl shade with that like opalescent purple over top looks really pretty. I don't really use nail polish these days except for my toes, but if I was gonna do a color, it would probably be this like pink purpley one, because I can't always do black and gray. Like a little bit of something over top of black and gray like that, where it looks kind of clear, like a clear coat with like some different color on top, looks pretty. But I am a little bit over the Mean Girls theme because I feel like it's been in everything, but that's just the way it goes. People love the Mean Girls. They're always gonna love the Mean Girls stuff. Next up, I wanted to go back over what we talked about in our last Unfiltered Opinions video, which was the Hip Dot new metal stuff, because you know I wanted the corn ones so bad. So let's talk about the color scheme of the Evanescence one, because I didn't really talk on that. Because of the album artwork on it, it really did, it's the Fallen album by the way, it really did stick to the blues and a little bit of black in there. So it's kind of predictable, and I feel like Evanescence, when you watch their music videos, there's a lot more color going on, not just what's on the color of the artwork on the cover of the palette. Now, if we're only going from the color scheme in the palettes being what's on the artwork in the front, why does the corn one not have like an orange or a yellow? Maybe even just like a really dark blood red? Because I love the corn one because it's corn, okay? Follow the Leader is a fantastic album, and I love the color scheme in it for Every Day, but it doesn't match the album artwork, so I'm wondering why one does and one doesn't. I didn't buy the corn one even though I really wanted to, because I just can't, I don't like Hip Dot. But again, if there was a System of a Down palette, I'd be down bad for it. So 2 things about Natasha Denona. One, it seems like they're going to be in Ulta stores now, according to the Trend Mood post, which is interesting and good because I don't like personally shopping at Sephora. I'd rather shop at Ulta. But also the second thing about Natasha Denona is this Valentine's Day red lip. This I Need a Rouge lip stiletto is $27. There's a lip crayon for $24 or a lip set of both of those for $45. There's 2 red shades in Amelia or Gigi. I like liquid lipsticks. I'm a liquid lipstick hoe. That's what I like. But this advertisement really got me. Like, this girl applying it to her lips with the most beautiful lips in the world makes me want this red color, thinking that my lips can be that pretty. So I would prefer liquid lipstick formula. So one's more orangey and one's more dark red. The dark red one is like, girl, she's looking beautiful. Next up, let's talk about some indie makeup stuff. So this first thing is from Nomad Cosmetics. This is the Love and Death palette inspired by the duality themes in Romeo and Juliet. The color story explores the fiery highs of love and sorrow's depths of death. So I have this palette. I've only used it once so far and I did enjoy it, but I felt the shimmer was a little crumbly when I apply it with my finger. So I haven't really got a chance to like fully explore this palette yet, but as far as the color scheme goes, like I was blown away when I first saw it. Blown away. And every time I see a picture of it, I'm like, oh, I need to use that more because, again, I've only used it once so far because I'm trying to use that Project Pan stuff. But, Next up is from Adept Cosmetics. I've never tried this brand, but I've seen them a lot on Instagram. So this is the new limited edition eyeshadow palette consisting of 15 shades with 6 multi-chromes, 2 duochrome shimmers, 1 duochrome, 1 shimmer, and 5 mattes. Not safe in the US for eyes just because it's going to stain your eyelid, but it's safe everywhere else. Just the US has restrictions on staining. So this is $68 and it's available now. I don't know what this palette is called, unfortunately. It doesn't really tell me, but it looks really pretty. The only thing I have here is that these shimmers in the promo pictures look very soft. So I worry about if you drop this palette, are they going to shatter? I don't know. But the duochromes look lovely. The shimmers look beautiful. I just wish that there was a couple other mattes in here because you have some dark purple green shifts, a dark blue, royal blue color, but you don't have any mattes in this palette to pair with it, even like a staple black. There's not even that in there. So I feel like color scheme wise, it would probably be a good palette to pair with another one, but as a standalone palette, I feel like your options are limited because of the mattes. Okay, this thing is interesting. It's from the brand at NBA Cosmetics, which I was like, NBA, isn't that like basketball? I think that's NBA. But NBA made me think of that, but when you click on it, it says the name of the company is actually My Beauty Addiction Cosmetics. So this is their Cosmic Bubbles eyeshadow palette. This is so pretty. I love the mix of, I don't know, maybe it's because I always thought, like as a kid, I always thought like Scooby-Doo was like my shit. And I always wanted to go to Mardi Gras, right? So the combination of purple and green reminds me of Daphne and New Orleans, which I think is just like super fun. I love the color combination. It gives me all the good feels and all the, you know, vibes. So the purple and green in this palette just really does it for me. There's a little bit of pink in here too, as well as some kind of bluey green shade in the shade Supernova. This retails for $32, so it's Cosmic Bubble palette. I don't know why it's called Cosmic Bubble. Like I see the artwork on the front, but I feel like it's kind of a weird name for a palette. But at the same time, this color scheme looks so pretty and the shimmers look so metallic, which you know I'm here for. So there really hasn't been too many makeup releases coming out in the last like week or two, which is odd, but I know because holiday season was a couple of weeks ago that people are really like saving money on makeup products right now. So companies and as well as YouTubers don't make as much content or make as many products in January because of that. They're gonna wait till people replenish those funds before they make new products to sell you, you know? So that's my thoughts on the makeup releases. Let's give you a little kitty cat update on my 10 babies. So this is Baddie. He is 16 years old. He's my old boy. He likes to sit with me, but he's losing a lot of hair on his butt. He gets dry skin very easily, so he has to get a lot of butt cream. So that's been fun. And then as far as Akasha, because I told you guys she went back to the vet and got diagnosed with feline herpes, she's been doing better. She really struggles with the eye drops. She's taking 4 different medications twice a day, morning and night. And some of them, like some of the oral things she takes aren't forever, but the eye drops as well as one oral thing, which starts after the rest of them, is forever, like twice a day, forever. She's having a hard time with it. She feels better. She's less snotty. She's less congested. Symptom-wise, much better. But every time she knows it's time, like I have to grab a blanket to wrap her up in it, she knows it's happening. Like she's miserable. It's like she hates it so much. And she's not eating very much, which makes it even harder to get her to wash down her medicine. So yeah, Baddie losing some hair, but we have some cream for him. And then Akasha is still dealing with her medicine. We will know in about a month whether or not everything is suppressed. So her condition is dormant for a while. We'll see. But the issue is we're not supposed to stress her out. And then when she gets the medicine, she's stressed out, as are we, because she hates it. And her eye drops have to get compounded at a special pharmacy, a People pharmacy, and it's like an hour drive there, and it's $75 just for eye drops, and they only give you like half a bottle. So I'm like, pharmacies feel like a scam. Pharmacy, can our medical insurance cover her baby costs? Because I don't want to get pet insurance, because I feel like, I don't know, we have 10 cats, that's a lot of insurance, you know? So that's just a cat update. Everybody else is doing well. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, don't send any hate to Mikayla or anything. I feel like people need to acknowledge that that was a false lash. And that's not okay to be like, these look like false lashes, but that's because they are. Like, there's nothing wrong with wearing a false lash. Just own up to it. Love lash. Anyways, thank you guys so much. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if there's any of these releases you're thinking about getting down below. I know a lot of people are probably going to get that Kosas skin tint. But yeah, let me know. Thank you guys so much. Have a lovely day and stay safe out there. Okay, bye guys.